Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm your host, Oshrik Vox.
I'm Retro Nemo or Shane.
And we're here with our review of OK K.O. Episode 2, Let's Be Friends. In my opinion, this episode was better than the first one.
Yeah, okay, the first one I was like, okay, this is cool. I was kind of feeling it, but this second one was really good. Like, I genuinely, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot more funny. Like, there's so many good jokes in this episode.
It was way funnier.
And it was just, like subtle things, like when they drop all, like, the pickle jars, and, like, the broccoli's like, I see the light!
I like that when she puts on the lipstick.
Yeah,
and it's
Shannon
like,
putting
awkward.
on the lipstick, and it's just like really slow and awkward. You hear the sound, and then when KO's sneaking past Lord Boxman's robot guard.
Oh yeah, they're like,
he's like beep 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 boop boop, and they're like, should we be offended by that? Just so many like great jokes.
Yeah, like the episode kind of fleshed out the characters more. Like the characters were way more likable this episode because I feel like you didn't have to set them up or prove them as anyone. You kind of just got to show them off and see what they were like.
Yeah, we gotta just jump right into it. I also like how this episode picks up where the last one leaves off.
I was not expecting that.
Which is this is actually something they do in future episodes too. Already you do see like some continuity, and like I said, I feel like there's gonna be mini story arcs. I just don't think it's gonna be like, we're not going to the series with like some big like grand question that's not gonna be answered until the final episode or anything.
No, yeah.
Granted, I do think there'll be mysteries in the show, just not like,
Well, I feel like that's like the sort of anime influence with it picking up right where it left off. You know what I mean? That's what I think is cool about it.
Yeah, and we see that KO is gonna start working in the store at Gar's bodega.
Yeah.
And we see that Gar has a crush on Carol.
We knew that before, but now it's like definitely.
Yeah.
Which is a funny dynamic, I think.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see like how far they go with that.
I like that everything's like I took them like 2 episodes. Now everything's set up. I'm excited to see like where they take it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to see Boxman. I love him as a villain. Like that was really cool.
Yeah, Boxman, he's really funny. Like when he kidnaps KO and he's like, now to watch from behind the shadows like a creep. And he's voiced by Jim Cummings, who voices Dr. Ivo Robotnik, aka Eggman from the 90s Sonic cartoon, and apparently he voices Pete from Disney. I did not know that.
That's what Josh is saying. So yeah. I believe him. It sounds like it does sound like him. So I would totally believe that. No, he's a great villain.
I like his design.
Yeah.
I like how he has like half his or like a quarter of his face is like robotic. So and then like his hair is kind of like a mohawk because of it.
Okay, that entire scene in the box factory when he's like, and then when Shannon came out and everything, all I could think was like, oh my gosh, this is like so heavily influenced by Mega Man.
Yeah, the Mega Man influences are like really apparent with Boxman and just like his entire factory.
Yeah. They're not bad. It's just like, it's sort of just like, you get it.
I also really liked the sequence of KO just like sneaking throughout like the robot factory. Like it was really fast paced, but it was also like really well executed.
It was funny.
Yeah. And like I liked how he was kind of like spin dashing like in a Sonic game. And it looked like a video game actually. It looked like an old school video game.
Yeah, and even when the scene where like Rad jumped to save him and then he spun like Sonic.
Yeah.
I kind of picked up on that. It was like a funny little joke deal.
Yeah.
I know that there's tons of that one robot.
The Daryl.
Yeah, there's tons of Daryl. And then I feel like there's also going to be tons of Shannon because there's a point where...
No, yeah, there are because Rat's like, what's that Shannon doing over there?
Yeah. So I think that's like a funny dynamic because they could just always come back and it's going to be like those same 2 robots.
Yeah, and they're all still like Boxman's like children. Like he has like a #1 dad mug.
Yeah.
And Daryl even addresses him as dad in this episode.
Yeah, and there was tons of Daryls just throughout the deal.
Yeah.
Which is really funny.
Yeah, I like how KO, he was like sneaking past one and like he runs in and then Daryl's like, wait just a minute.
Yeah, and then this all took place like the first 2 episodes. It was all just like one day because by the time the episode ended, the sun was setting.
Yeah, it was a really busy first day for KO. And he goes to defeat Boxman to like kind of like prove himself to Rad and Enid, and they go to rescue him and they're like, KO, like we like you just the way you are.
Yeah.
And I really love that moment.
Yeah, it was nice. And then
it was really funny too. Like there was like you gained our respect, and like as they keep commenting him, it's like punching Boxman like at the same time somehow.
Yeah, like their friendship was hurting him.
Yeah,
that was really funny.
The facial expressions were also really good in this episode. Like when KO was in Boxman's factory, he's like, "Oh, this would be easy as a piece of sweet potato pie," and like
there's like little
different facial expressions,
and then like the little like dashes that come off of him.
Yeah,
I love the whole style of the show. It's like really interesting, and I feel like they're not afraid to get like too cartoony with it in terms of expressions.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, because I know like complaint with Steven Universe is like it's always off model, like the heights are inconsistent. But, like with OK K.O, it feels like there really is like no on model or like some like consistencies because like it's always changing. And I really appreciate that because they can get away with it when they do that.
Yeah, and I really like that it kind of displayed like their sort of the sort of dynamic between all the characters while they're working in the store.
Yeah, the dynamic between Rad, Enid, Gar, and K.O.
Yeah, because like when Enid's just like yelling at Rad to just like restock magazines and stuff.
Yeah,
and she's behind the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Like all that stuff's really funny. And when they're like cleaning up the pickle jar, and they keep slipping on each other.
Yeah.
That was a really funny scene altogether. But okay, I think I missed something at the end. Like, what did he do? They're like, I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, so at the very end of the episode, K.O. he celebrates getting like hired at Gar's. He has he gets a blue jacket that he wears, and then like he punches into the sky, and like an orrery fist like goes into the air.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I didn't know what you do that. And he's like, do what? So he didn't really realize he did that.
Yeah.
So I believe that's probably his finishing move, his ultimate move.
Yeah.
I'm assuming these characters have ultimate moves, so this is very influenced by video games and anime.
Does every character in this universe have like a hero power, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure all that, like the lore of it out, because all we've seen is like these 2 locations.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I think we stay in these like the general location of like the Hero Plaza. For like the 6 episodes that were released on the Cartoon Network app, which is not a bad thing at all. I actually really like that.
Yeah, I was just wondering like if there's normal people, because the heroes, like the fact that they have cards show that they're idolized, you know, but like who's idolizing them?
But K.O. also gets like in a later episode he gets a card.
Does he?
Yeah,
oh,
I think you just have to be a hero. Like I don't think you actually need to be like a ranked hero to get a card.
Yeah,
it's just like it's like a driver's license.
Yeah, and I'm assuming there's gonna be a point where we're gonna see like somebody who's way more powerful than Gar's, because I mean level 11's not the highest.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I'm excited to like see them. I mean, I know they're sticking to this main location, but I'm really more excited for them when they're gonna like see the world outside of Lakewood Plaza and like the dynamic and the lore of like the universe that they're in.
Yeah. Overall, this episode was pretty great. The art was again great.
It was like way better than the last one.
Yeah. Oh, I think everything about it, even the music, like when he's like inside of Boxman's factory, was really good. And, like it was just really funky.
Yeah.
I really have no complaints about this episode.
No, it just gets me hyped to see the other ones.
But as always, what do you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an OK K.O review. Follow us on social media. Support us on Patreon. Links to everything in the description down below. Ostrich Vox, signing out. This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of the animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.